Undisputed, the Mexican Monster Pack out now.
What is the most powerful trait we have? You need power, speed. Let your imagination do the rest.
Undisputed, the Mexican Monster Pack out now.
Boxing King Media, Spencer Brand. We're on the way to the airport. A successful night for your man Hamza Shiraz. Did you get much sleep last night?
No, I didn't actually. I was up quite late, but I missed the team last night. In the end, I couldn't keep my eyes open, but it was everybody was celebrating. It's a great win for the kid, wasn't it? Puts him on the world stage. But like I say, that's his name. That should be his name, the gentleman. That's what he is, just a real gentleman. Doesn't swear, doesn't say anything, just level head and breezed through the fight, really, didn't he?
I was just thinking that he hasn't actually got a nickname, has he?
No, but that's what they should call him, the gentleman.
Driver nearly wiped us out there. That would have been great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the gentleman. Maybe we should adopt that name for him, eh?
The gentleman, yeah. So yeah, successful night, mate. You've got a lot of good fighters on your stable. Jarrell Miller, Ajit Caballel, Tyson Fury, obviously, Hamza Shiraz. Have I missed anyone?
Yeah, we've obviously got Justice Hooney.
Yep.
Jaya Pataya.
Yep. It's a gold star stable, like literally, no pun intended.
Yeah, not just me though. I work with people, so I think it's better that sometimes you can do that. You know, shares the load, shares the burden.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's worked out well. You know, we're involved in some, Joe Parker as well. Don't forget Joe Parker.
Yep, bloody hell. So I mean, it's a serious stable, that.
Yeah, it's.
In the fight week, obviously we had that press conference. A lot was said between yourself and EDGAR BERLANGA. I think he called you a fathead or something.
Yeah, well, my head's not small, is it? But after last night, he's now got a fat head, hasn't he? A big fat head, unfortunately for him.
Yeah.
It's come completely untop for him. If you behave like that, you've got to make sure you're in the fight, because it's quite embarrassing now. You know, the king of New York is now Hamza Shiraz, the gentleman.
I think Adam Azim put a tweet out that said he couldn't cash a check that he wrote.
No, well, that wouldn't surprise me. There's a bit of fun, but he just went over the top, didn't he? He went over the top with it all. He was very abusive, and we got he got an equaliser, didn't he? What we call an equaliser in England, you know.
Did you speak to him or his team after the fight? Because I've understand he went to hospital.
Keith Connolly's manager, I know him well. I just rang him and to see how Berlanga was, and he said he's all right. And I did say to him, the drinks are on you, because I did tell you what would happen. And you obviously, he was adamant that he was going to knock Hamza out in 5 rounds. Adamant. He wasn't having none. It wasn't even a conversation. So I don't want to talk about it no more. He's going down in 5. So, unfortunately, if you saw this interview, Keith, you got absolutely mugged.
Did you ask him about the hospital situation?
No, he's fine. Edward Belanga's fine. He told us he's fine.
But why was he taken to hospital?
Well, I would imagine because he took, what was it, 4 ferocious punches?
Probably more.
And he didn't look compass mentis, did he? No. He should have been stopped before that, shouldn't it? Definitely. But they let him go on. I was quite surprised they let it go on. In our opinion, the round before it should have been stopped. But he didn't mess about, Hamza. And there's one thing I saw in Hamza last night I've not really seen before. He was very vicious and calculating, you know.
And we've seen also news out this morning that the WBC have made Hamza the mandatory for Canelo. I know he's got to fight Crawford, but it looks like they want that fight next as long as he beats Crawford.
I think he's been guaranteed the fight. I've been in the room when they've guaranteed him the fight with Canelo. You know, it's not Hamza doesn't want the fight. It's possibly Canelo who wouldn't want it. You know, there are a lot of people saying. I believe Paula Malignaggi said that
Hamza would stop him.
Hamza would stop him. That's what somebody told me this morning. I've not actually seen him say that, but that's what somebody's told me.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I mean, that's a big statement. Malignaggi knows his boxing. He's very proficient in what he says. He's a very, very good boxing man. So if he says that, then you've got to look at it seriously, haven't you?
Yeah, I'll tell you what he also told me, because I spoke to him last night about his prediction, and he reckons Canelo wouldn't fight him because he reckons...
That's what I just said.
Hamza's too big for him, and he's saying he'd stop Canelo as well.
Well, look, what you got to think about Canelo as well is, by the time Hamza would fight him, he's going to be another year older, and he's going to have 2 more hard fights, or maybe 1 more hard fight than Hamza. You know, how long and how far can your body go?
Very true.
You know, it's not like he's a heavyweight where, you know, they don't ripen until they're 35. When you're at a smaller weight, everything seems to go a lot quicker, doesn't it?
Very true. So realistically, if that's not him, if it's not Canelo, what other kind of names do you think? Because you're under pressure now. Because, you know, is it going to be homecoming? Is he going to stay out in Riyadh? Or
I mean, I'd like to see him fight once more before, if he did fight Canelo, definitely before Christmas. I'd maybe the kid from Barnsley,
Callum Simpson, yeah.
Callum Simpson. I think he would be a good match. I don't know how good Callum Simpson is.
European champion, had a great fight last time.
Oh, that's what I mean. I mean, look, at European level, we saw what he did.
Has he got any ambitions to win the British title?
I think that's sort of gone by now, hasn't it? It's you know, maybe if he'd have had a bad performance here, then maybe we'd have started again with the British title. But that never happened, and he's a world-class operator. You know, I remember seeing before the last fight. I remember sitting down watching, and he was sort of put down that he was unbeatable, really, except for top class. Then he had the fight. That middleweight drained him. We all saw what happened to him at middleweight. I mean, you know, you only had to look at him. He was like a big skeleton, wasn't he?
Yeah.
6'3" skeleton, and he broke his hand. He had a terrible performance, and nothing was good. The only thing was good, he dodged a bullet and got a draw. That's the only good thing that came out of that. But look, I think the only fight really from this, because I spoke to you earlier about it. Who does he fight?
It's a difficult one, isn't it?
You know, there's a kid in Kiddie Spa called Jacob Bank. He's pretty decent, but you know, Eddie's got a fighter, Pacheco,
yeah.
He's very good. You know, we were racking our brains, weren't we, to see who maybe he could fight. So I think we need to sit down. I think he needs 1 more fight in Britain. Callum Simpson seems to be the man we could fight, and then he fights the big one. You know, Canelo.
Well, a successful night, and the last thing, I'm going to let you plug it, as well as being a boxing advisor, manager, you also still do events, and Gold Star got a huge event on Saturday at the Wembley Box Park before the Usyk Dubois fight. You've got loads of your own stars coming out for fans meet and greet.
And loads of other stars from all over the place, you know. It's,
name drop me some, and how much tickets have you got left, and how much are they?
I think tickets start at 40 quid. It's a great afternoon. You can have pictures, you can go and speak to the stars, we got a proper photo line there. I don't know, Conor Ben, you know, Tyson Fury, Ajit Kabayel, Hamza Shiraz. It just goes on and on and on. If you're a boxing fan, it's a must, and everybody seems to love it, don't they? Whoever goes there, it seems to be a great afternoon. We have singers, we have music, we have dancing, food. We've got loads of restaurants there, so it's you know, I think we're up to about 1,000 tickets sold now, so it's going to be very busy. We've only got, I think this can only have 1,500 to 2,000 in there at any one time. So, you know, if you're going to come, get your tickets. Yeah. And there's some, you know, if you haven't met these stars before, then it's worth coming along and listening to all the interviews and what's going to happen next in their careers, and it's very good, very interesting. Just a start to a great day.
Yep, and you can meet Spencer Brown as well.
I don't think there'll be many people coming to meet me.
Yep.
But, you know, look forward to seeing everybody there.
Yep, Spence, thank you for your time. I'll put a link in the comments if you want tickets for the actual show itself. We've got a contact where you can get tickets in the Royal Box.
Yeah.
And I'll put that link up in the comments. And I think that's from a company called the Green Experience. So plug that out there as well. Gold Star, big up. Spencer Brown smashing it in New York. The king of New York, Spencer Brown as well.
Yeah, it's been great. So long live Hamza Shiraz. Let's make sure he goes all the way. He's got every chance of becoming boxing royalty now.
Indeed. Spencer, thank you very much.
Undisputed, the Mexican Monster Pack out now.
What is the most powerful trait we have? You need power, speed. Let your imagination do the rest.